Get to Eamon Javers as the president's making some headlines this morning. Eamon?
Yeah, Carl, that's right. The president's in the Oval Office. Remember, he's got the Prime Minister of Australia here right now. These remarks are ongoing. We'll have them on camera shortly. But the president is with the Treasury Secretary, Steven Mnuchin, who has just said that they have sanctioned, the president has said this alongside Steven Mnuchin. They've sanctioned the Iranian National Bank, the highest level of sanctions, and taken some other actions against the Iranians. We'll bring you more detail on that when we have it. But you remember the president tweeting a couple of days ago that he had authorized even higher levels of sanctions against the Iranian regime. This coming as the president is in a diplomatic set piece today alongside the Prime Minister of Australia. And then as he goes into the United Nations General Assembly next week, facing this crisis with Iran, the president ratcheting up some of the pressure here and now telling reporters in the Oval Office that we have sanctioned the Iranian National Bank. More specifics as soon as we have it, Carl.
Yeah. Eamon, it's David. I mean, we did wonder kind of openly the other day, what's left to sanction? I guess there are a handful of things. Right.
There you go. I mean, sanctioning the Iranian National Bank, the question is, what are going to be the implications of that going forward? The Iranians have been really struggling to engage in any kind of international financing over the past several years under the crushing weight of these sanctions that were already in place, to your point. So what we need to do is get a little bit more information about what this is actually going to restrict the Iranians from doing that they were able to do earlier this week. And we just don't know the answer to that as we stand here right now.
Finally, Eamon, he also says they're making progress with China, but there's been hardly any headlines from this deputy-level negotiation trade talk this week. Any clarity?
That's right. Well, what we don't know, and Kayla Tausche has been reporting on this all week, we do expect that the Chinese delegation is going to go to U.S. farm country to meet with some farmers. So it's possible that we get an announcement of some kind from the Chinese there alongside American farmers about purchases of ag products. That would be at least something of a breakthrough. But remember, the entire premise of the president's actions against China was that they needed structural change to the relationship between the United States and China. Aides here at the White House have told me all along the president doesn't see ag purchases as enough to get us to a deal. So, the question is whether there's progress on more than just purchasing of soybeans and other products.